Repentless. I have a feeling this game will put me to sleep. Not in a bad way. It's just like a lot of reading and uh, I don't know. This game might be in a bad way. This game might not be good. For 20 years, you've been a dictator in your country. Those pests, those traitors, have thrown you into jail when the system crumbled. Alright? One day, the jail was opened. Some people started coming at will. Well, you don't know these people. However, it seems they do know you. Man, this is really good. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about this. It's an interesting concept. I'm surprised how cheap I got this game. I guess I guess I'm not that surprised. The market's oversaturated and a lot of games fail. That maybe shouldn't. We'll see. I don't want to continue. Oh, now I have to hit triangle to continue. Okay. A trophy earned. Who are you? I can't read this because the trophy thing is in the way. Okay. So you were my president? Hard to believe I can see you in person. You know, I was trying not to get all political for my whole life. I mean, there are special people for that, and I just wanted to live my life. I'm not sure if I even watched your New Year resolution last year. I mean, the year when it all happened. Okay, I have to make a choice. You've missed a lot. Don't you think it's impolite to say? Why would I don't want to act. I don't want to shed on this guy. I feel like he could punch me in the face. You know, I don't understand the full power that this guy has over me. You've missed a lot. Trophy earned. Should be easy? Question mark. You say that even though you've done all these deeds. I mean, I've basically put my hopes on you to do your job while I'm doing mine. And your job was to provide the people with the necessary life quality at the very least. No, that's bad. Politeness. You've got some nerve. Wait, I didn't say politeness. What? I picked the opposite. Politeness. I guess it seems like he was responding to me as if I said the one where I said, "Don't you think that's rude?" But I didn't. I said I just told him he missed a lot, which is also rude, I guess. But am I picking the wrong one? Indeed, and I did well, just compared to what we had 20 years ago. Okay, I'm gonna try to pick this one. I admit my attention was elsewhere. On your outer politics, yeah? To feel so important among those power wielders, to make us feel more important and big, without any real growth, you've made the country into a cloud cuckoo land. When one actually works, there's no time for bloated daydreams. Clearly, you were doing anything but the job. So here's your payment, -3 hit points. Damn. Trophy earned. Why didn't it work out? Good riddance. Finally. Hey, anyone wants him? I'm over. Oh, man, this is, I like this. I like this a lot, but, obviously the translation is a little bit weak. He's over. Does anyone else wants me? Let's find out. Here comes an average one. Am I supposed to knock their hit points down? Okay, let's be rude to this person and see if we can, maybe, that person I tried to be polite to and it didn't work out. I lost hit points, and the other person, I didn't hurt them. Actually, it looks like they're just underlined. There's like an underline under average one, but I was wondering if it might be a health bar. I guess I could try it out. So let's try out being rude. That massacre, I can't get my head over this. Just why? At the beginning, I've been asking those grieving citizens from the enemy side, why do you believe we did it? Not just it was horrible, it was useless. If they didn't, this dialogue's so terrible. I think it's not. I mean, it's not so much the dialogue's terrible. It's the translation is terrible. It's obviously not written by an English speaker. If they didn't openly publish all this footage and all the personal data of the dead people, I don't think I would ever be able to grasp the weight of the catastrophe that war brought. I don't know if I can gasp it either. Too loud, these words. My sincere condolences to the unfortunate victims. Too loud, these words. Loud? A few towns and unknown amounts of villages were just slaughtered. Shootings, the grenades, the torture houses. For what reason? I didn't order that. The soldiers went out of their control. Such are the necessities of war. Because death is cleansing, and that land was unholy. Alright. Let's just go as cold as possible with this one. Such are the necessities of war. The war itself was never necessary, and you won't distract me by those lies about enemies. God, all those years I thought you're thinking these enemies up to distract the people from our inner problems. I thought, like, okay, you're doing your political stuff. All presidents do it. And you were preparing the war. And you really were preparing the war. And your government was preparing the war. And your followers and all the old people with resentimental brain damage. And is resentimental really a word? I feel like it's not. Even if it is, it shouldn't probably be in this game. Like, why would the average one say resentimental if it is a word? Resentimental? Is that really a word? Yeah, I don't think resentimental is a word. It's showing the results. Okay, Sean said resentimental. Yeah, resentimental is not a word. Okay, Jesus Christ, resentimental. What is resentment? I mean, resentment. Is that how you say resentment? That's not resentment, right? Resentment is it does not. Apparently, resentment is a word, but resentment is the word. Yeah, there's resentment, but there's also resentiment. Resentment is. What's the meaning of resentment? Resentment is resenting. Oh yeah, I don't know. A feeling of angry displeasure at something disregarded as a wrong, insult, or injury. Resentiment. No, wait, that's resentment. No, it's resentment. No, yeah. Is resentment not really a word? Resentment. No, okay. Resentment is a deep-seated resentment. Frustration and hostility accompanied by a sense of being powerless. That's resentment. To express these feelings directly. This feels like a pretty stupid word. But also resentimental is not a word at all. Alright. But I understand what it's saying. It's supposed to be saying full of resentment. What if I type resentimental with a LE? Is that a word? Resentimental. No, that's not a word either. Yeah, I don't know why, but you can't add an L to resentment. It's such a weird word. I don't know how it would be used in a sentence. Resentment. Anyway, let's move on. It's not a lie that a strong country has enemies. Indeed, I wasn't worse than foreign hypocrites. Yeah, a strong country. Trophy urn. Trials for Errors 1. Yeah, a strong country. You think you were able to build a one together with your boneheaded friends who cared only for cocaine and golden bathrooms? You seriously do? Or you don't care that much? Wow, despicable. Couldn't even imagine that. You're so much lower than average. I'll only kick you with my already dirty soul. -2 HP. Ew. Alright, I took less hit points damage from her than I did from the previous guy. This seems to suggest that insults work. And I should be more insulting. I guess, because I did better with her than I did with the cop. It's also possible that I just did better because I did less, he did less hit points, she did less hit points because she wasn't as strong? Wait, is this a woman? I for some reason I read her as a woman, but it might be a man. Anyway, let's move on. Business owner. Alright. Trophy earned. Electorate. Sitting all silent there, here, eh? I just want to ask you, how do you feel after ruining so many futures? Yeah, neither of these options are that great. I think making excuses is bad. I think more hit points when I tried to pick the nicer options. I think I should be strong, and then I take less hit point damage. I only ruined the future of national traders. Trophy earned. Got tax? Question mark. Alright. These trophies are really ruining my game experience. Before that war you started, I've been raising up my business, and suddenly it just goes boom because some smartass in the president's chair started blabbling something of ancient glory and historical justice. And the next week, I find myself bankrupt, firing the whole team I've gathered in years. Yeah, this is terrible. These people didn't deserve it. My family didn't deserve it. Or do you think we did? Huh? Answer! Okay, either one of these answers doesn't sound that great. I want to say the blood of our ancestors called to revenge. It sounds crazier. Have this. My grandparents always told me that the war's an ultimate evil. I'd rather believe them, who saw the war, than suck up to you, who hasn't spent a day on a battlefield. Don't you ever dare to bring up ancestors, those who would only say, may war never happen again. Don't you? -1 HP. Yeah, look at that. I did good. Ever. -1. Oh no, he did 4 hit points damage to me. That hurt. Try to use them. -2 HP. Alright, maybe I should have said the victims. So he did 4 hit points damage to me. Trophy earned. Upper middle class. Trophy earned. What's going on? Okay, I'm not doing great. It's you! It's your fault he died. -1 HP. -1 HP. -2 HP. His blood is on you! Okay, so I just took 4 hit points damage for nothing. Who died? My boy! This is a soldier's mother. My son, my boy, he never returned home from the battlefields. My condolences. No, I'm terrified of this person. She's destroying me. Trophy earned, spitted. You've learned that much, you heartless politician. Condolences this, condolences that. I would believe you years ago on TV, but now I know for sure. Pretty words mean nothing to you. Like water, you spit them out. So spit on you. Be damned. -1 HP. I wonder, did I take a hit point damage from the spit? Like, is this mental damage? I don't think so. I think she probably attacked me. She probably spit me and hurt me. I guess it's up to my interpretation. A psychotherapist. Trophy earned. Angry woman. That was for the mother, not this character. Hey, so you're the one behind the crap, eh? What are you trying to convey? The one responsible for destroying lives, choices, and working. Structures that simple people worked at. If you were just another tax dealer for the sake of a grand national project. But similar to many non-therapeutized freaks, you are unable to create. I have no choice but to say, it's the likes of you who have destroyed my national project. Trophy earned. It's never your fault. Well, I didn't have any choice but to answer that, give that answer. Dividing people on proper and like me is not going to help you anymore. Anyway, do you really believe in your fantasies of being a great national leader over a strong country? That image you've told us through the propaganda, ha ha ha. Do you believe it's real? Oh, stop it, you. -1 HP. Okay, I wonder, is this like a -1 HP mental attack, or did he actually hurt me? I suppose he probably did. Yeah, so far I've been assuming that they've been hitting me. Yes, the likes of you, those who hate our holy nation and spread lies. Sorry, not a question. Trophy earned. Not your patient. Jesus. The trophies get in the way of the dialogue, so I can't read until the trophy indication pops away. Yeah, the holy nation bullshit, right? Can you even gasp what you did by spreading this kind of mindset? No, I can't gasp it. You can't, because you have, yeah, I can't, because gasping is not a thing. Because you have always been what they're shaped you in that spy organization you served at. A snake, a doppelganger of your own self. In other words, a walking perversion. This exact experience gave me the ability to govern well. Or, your mindset is washed by foreign people, psyop. That's why you feel disturbed by mine. I should at least get in some digs on these people. I'm getting angry at them. So let's attack. I feel like there's no winning. At least I can be rude to him. No foreign mentality has damaged us as much as yours did. You've poisoned the very core, the soul. In your mad narcissistic hunger for power and appreciation, you've poisoned the very concept of holy, the last resource of psychics. That's insane. I deny that. Of course you do. The denial is the very problem of you. Same as for any sick, aggressive, self-obsessed narcissist. Those who stop the denial, they heal. But you, are you able to? Or your brain's physically shaped by denial and rudeness? There's nothing to choose from here. I've selflessly served my people, and that what I get from the castle like you. I've selflessly served my people, and that what I get from the cattle like you. You're alien to the nation, and your psi thing is a hoax. Ha ha ha! As I thought, it's too late for you. You shaped yourself into a beast, and no maiden's kiss can revert the curse. Neural tissue is now hardwired this way. And the horrible truth is, many of our people now would have a similar brain shape. 20 years of influence, a whole generation of trauma. In the modern world, ideals must guide youth to act! Shut the trap, you broken toy, -1 HP. I may be a therapist, but I'm also human. My heart aches seeing a whole population twisted and bended by a single crook who never seek healing or expressed repention. Repention? I'm pretty sure repention is not a word. It's supposed to be repentance, right? But I'll just double check to make sure. You never know what's actually a word. Yeah, repention is not a word. Or express repention. Repention could start healing you before, but now atrophy. It's supposed to say atrophy, but he said atrophy. But now it's atrophied. You were so close. You had it. Atrophy. It's supposed to be. I just want to make sure atrophy is not a word because I don't. Sometimes weird things are words that you don't know. Nope. Atrophy is not a word. I was correct. Yes, repention. I go to my personal priest for one, so stop. Okay, yes, therapy. Could you get me to the hospital? Every prisoner deserves... Oh yeah, let's say that. Maybe he can get me to the hospital. Yes, therapy. Could you get me to the hospital? Every prisoner deserves... Indeed, every prisoner... Trophy earned. Pillar 3, kleptocracy. Yes, every prisoner has rights, but you have created the system where any right is violated. If someone in power can justify it with words, jails turned into torture houses, hundreds of peaceful meetings participators maimed. Hundreds of peaceful meetings participators maimed. Oh, Jesus Christ. And hundreds of thousands left without necessary medication. Your dumb henchmen won't care about creating laws or helping local farmers or helping local pharmacy thrive. My hand is to shut you forever. Negative 5 HP. On behalf of every miserable person out there. Alright, I am dying. I'm gonna get killed by the next guy. Hey, I survived. Trophy earned. Meet your end. After meeting so many of your people, you still managed to survive. Until your next open day. Nice. Since 2022. Okay, triangle's menu, X is replay. Okay, let's go to the menu. Repentless. Repentless is also another word, I think, right? Is it? Repentless. Definition. It's supposed to be unrepentant, I think. No, repentless is a word. Okay, so at least that's correct. Repentless is without repentance. Similar to unrepentant. I feel like unrepentant is used more than repentless. Sounds better. But, I don't know. Maybe it works. Oh wait, that was the menu? Was there anything to choose on the menu other than to start a new game? For 20 years you have been a dictator in your country. I don't think I want to play again. Okay, the system crumbled. One day jail was opened. Some people started coming at will. You don't know these people. However, they seem to know you. Okay. So it's just the same guys over and over again, huh? Let's see if we can get killed, I guess, because surviving wasn't that fun. Didn't help or anything. So you and the president are hard to believe. Okay. Don't you think it's impolite to say so? You say that even though you've done all these deeds. I mean, I've basically put my hopes on you to do your job while I'm doing mine. Right? Yeah, see, now he's responding with the same thing. And your job was to provide... Oh, no, he didn't say politeness this time. Oh, yeah, so... Okay, yeah. I basically put my hopes on you to do your job while I'm doing mine. And your job was to provide the country with the necessary life quality. I think they got those two options confused. Oh, no, he still says politeness. At the very end. Politeness, you've got some nerve. Alright, so... I don't know. Maybe last time I picked the wrong option. Or maybe this game just gives you the same response to either question. Okay, so last time I said I admit my attention was elsewhere. Indeed, and I did well, just compared to what we had 20 years ago. Dude, if I'm a simple worker, that doesn't mean I'm stupid. It was us who did a good job on your oligarchic friends' plants and made them grow. Indeed, I believe I at least deserved a proper public garden for my off days, not a patch of dirt behind my window. So okay, let's go extra rude. The government owes you nothing, lazy man. Really now? I mean, I paid for that. I didn't really think of that back in the day, but my working has produced a lot of tax money, and it was never seen again. And you dare to blame me, you thief? Negative 2 HP. Spit on you and your lies, and spit on you again. Aha! Nice. Negative 1 HP. Alright, so either way he did negative 3 HP, regardless of what I do so far. That massacre. I can't get my head on over this. Just why? At the beginning... Okay, no, we can just skip that. Okay. Last time I said too loud these words. This time I'll say my sincere condolences to the unfortunate victims. You're saying that now, not when you were in power. How's that sincere? A few towns and unknown amounts of villages were just slaughtered. The shootings, the grenades, the torture houses. For what reason? I didn't order that. The soldiers were out of control. Such are the necessities of war. I think that's what I said last time. Because death is cleansing, and that land was unholy. Okay, so I'm gonna say the soldiers went out of control. I didn't order that. It seems like less rude than saying that the land was unholy. Oh, really? But wasn't it your government which said our soldiers are too disciplined to do that? They all hold the glory of our ancestors in their hearts? Spit on you and your lies. You should have just admitted it earlier. You could at least hand out the culprits. You could have at least not act that pure and mighty. Spit on you. Spit on you. Negative 2 HP. So now I can say, oh, 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 or oh, 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 ugh. Let's say, oh, 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 ugh. It seems more rude. Don't give me that. Because of you, thousands of people went with much more than, oh, before they died. Before that was body once. Before what was body once. Stopped, ceased, nothing necessary or holy in that, because nothing changed to better from that. Your life won't change for better either. Hope this hurts you now more than my punches. Alright, this person also only took 2 hit points, just like they did last time. Alright. Continue. Yeah, so that... The words don't seem to be hurting me, right? Because she said that should hurt more than my punches, but then it didn't actually do any damage to me. Sitting all silent here, eh? Okay, so last time I said I only ruined the future of national traders, right? A glorious future awaited. You all just had to endure and be patient, and then... Before the war, I've been raising up my business, and suddenly it just goes boom, because some smartass in the president's chair started blabbing something of ancient glory and historical justice. I think I actually picked the same one I picked last time. Okay, last time I said the blood of ancestors called for revenge. This time I'm going to say the blood of victims calls for revenge. The victims, you say, of the so-called regime of that country, finger-pointing as always, victims of skirmishes and of radical youth. You've always used radical youth. I saw some around the jail today, so country borders don't stop you, right? Okay, I didn't take damage on saying victims of the ancestors. I always respect the borders. You're talking nonsense. I don't get a single word. Okay, I think if I say that, I get attacked probably. So let's try to say I always respect borders. Unlike those who believe everything they hear, I actually checked the video sources of those skirmishes, and boy, what did I see? Your puppet agents starting the provocation and shooting the mob. Fake news! You've orchestrated fake trophy or fake news. Alright, come on, put the trophy away. Okay, you've orchestrated those crimes of the regime for the poor country you've ended up liberating. I can't even gasp how much evil you've got under the hood. Incomprehensible, disgusting, like a poisonous spider. The only reaction is to smack, negative 3 HP. I don't usually beat people, but tolerating the evil is worse, negative 1 HP. Alright, so I took more damage from him than I think I did the previous time. Possibly, I'm not sure, actually. It's you. It's your fault he died right here. I'm a governor, not a killer. You are, murderer, you are. Negative 1 HP. Oh yes, I should have said my condolences. Enjoying the war in your face, smiling over the news. I saw it all. Negative 1 HP. Wow, yeah. I took a lot of damage from this round. Our enemies have started this war. Don't give me that. You hear, or I'll smack your teeth out. Negative 2 HP. Nobody attacked us, or shot us, or shelled us. We were trading with the world. Why would anyone attack us anyway? No, it's you. You've been our country's worst enemy all along. How many lives just destroyed? Negative 1 HP. Yeah, she left. Hey, so you're the one behind the crap, eh? What are you trying to convey? The one responsible for destroying lives, choices, and working structures that simple people worked at. Ah, if you were just another tax dealer for the sake of a grand national project, but similar to many non-therapeutical freaks, you are unable to create. It's the likes of you who are destroying my national project. Dividing people on proper and like me is not going to help you anymore. Anyway, do you really believe that fantasies of being a great national leader over a strong country, that image you've told us through the propaganda, ha ha ha, do you believe it's real? Oh, stop it, you, negative 1 HP. Yes, the likes of you, those who hate our holy nation and spread lies. Yeah, the holy nation bullshit, right? Can you even grasp what you did by sprouting this kind of mindset? You can't, because you have always been what they've shaped you in that spy organization. Oh, right, I'm reading this now. Alright, let's just skip it then. This exact experience gave me the ability to govern well. Your mindset is washed by foreign psyop. That's why you feel disturbed by mine. Okay, I think last time I said this, so let's tell him that his mindset is washed by foreign psyop. No foreign mentality has damaged us as much as yours did. You've poisoned the very core, the soul, in your mad narcissistic hunger for power and appreciation. You've poisoned the very concept of holy, the last resource of psychics. Holy and eternal, they can't be poisoned. Okay, so this time I'll say this, because last time I said that's insane, I deny that. Trophy urn, pillar 2, sanctification. Yeah, okay. They can never perish by themselves, but you've already altered how people view them. For many, holy and high ideas now feel triggered and threatening. Arg! That's one reason I hate you so much. Negative 4 hit points I took. Alright, I survived again. After meeting so many people, you still managed to survive. Until your next open day. Okay. So when I hit menu... Okay, this is a menu, supposedly. But there's nothing on the menu except starting. Which is kind of funny. Should I play again? I feel like I can do all the options pretty quick. I don't think I've gotten the platinum yet. Alright, let's go again. Okay, right, it's gonna be the same guy, right? It's a blue collar. Oh, I always thought this guy was a cop, but he's just a blue collar worker who's literally wearing blue. Okay. So this time I'm saying you missed a lot, which I think just gives you the same response where he yells polite, right? Politeness, you've got some nerve. Yeah, his response is identical no matter what I pick. Okay, so I think if I pick this one, I get an interesting set of options. So I'm going to pick Indeed. I did, and I did well, just compared to what we had 20 years ago. Okay, last time I said the government owes you nothing, lazy man. But this time I'm going to say, I am but a single human. Your mayor's the problem. The one from your party, eh? And they say a crow won't peck out another crow's eyes. I would really talk to the mayor. If the police wouldn't be corrupted to the core, stopping anyone who approaches, all of them bastards were under your click wing. A bunch of ugly old clowns, loud liars and thieves you are. So text from my mom. Sorry. Loud liars and thieves you are. I kind of like some of this writing, actually. Aha! Can't you admit this at least? Got any shame under that beard of yours? Alright, I seem to be picking good options now. Like, I feel like I'm having a conversation that's not resulting in me getting hit. So, I wanna pick the right one, which I think is this one. There are no other candidates. These people are the only option. It seems like a weird justification, but alright. Huh, that's clever. Pillar 1, murder. Oh, murder, wow. That's clever. First, assassinate the best opponents, bribe the least worthy, and then jail anyone who submerges above the crowd, and let them rot in jail under much worse conditions we have at Northern Shores. Now you're the one who rots in jail. Keep your chin up, negative 2 HP. It's your own medicine, so enjoy it. Wow, so I took much less hit points from that. Well, not much less. Usually takes 3. In this case, he took 2. So that's a pretty successful run right there. Okay, the massacre. Okay, right. We're gonna skip over this. My sincere condolences. I think that's the right option. Yes, I take no hit points when I say my sincere condolences. Okay. And I definitely when I don't take credit for that, it seems bad. When I don't take credit, then I get punished. So I feel like such are the necessities of war might not have done that bad, but let's try it because death is cleansing. That's one I haven't done yet. Because death is cleansing, and that land was unholy. Really? Then why don't you go through cleansing yourself? You need it more than anyone else. Suffering is a cleansing, right? Negative 3 HP. A true son of our nation accepts it for the higher goal, right? Negative 3 HP. Oh shit. Do you feel cleansed now? Negative 1 HP. Okay, I took 7 hit points from that. Feeling all holy and pure yet, negative 1 HP. I took 8 hit points damage. Jesus. Alright. So when I say, she gets mad. So let's just say, oh. Don't give me that. Because of you, thousands of people went with it much more than before they died. Before what was body once stopped, ceased, nothing necessary or holy in that. Because nothing, hope this hurts you more than my punches. Alright, wow. I took so much damage from that guy. Business owner. Sitting all silent here, eh? I only ruined the future of national traders. Before that war you started, I've been raising up my business, and suddenly it goes boom because of some smart ass. Right? He's used the same answer regardless of which one I picked there. Okay. I feel like the blood of the victims call for revenge gave me a better result. Let's try that one. Okay. I always respect the borders was a bad answer. Possibly. So, you're talking nonsense. I don't get a single word. Unlike those who believe everything they hear, I actually check the video sources. And boy, right, okay. Now I say fake news again. You've orchestrated those crimes of the regime for the poor country you've ended up in. I took 4 hit points damage. I can't even grasp how much evil you've got under the hood. Incomprehensible, disgusting. Like a poisonous spider. The only reaction is to smack. I don't usually beat people, but tolerating that evil is worse. Negative 1 HP. It's you. You. It's your fault he died. Negative 1 HP. Alright, okay. Who died? Alright, so if I say who died, then, I take less damage. Which I guess is good. Let's say you should have born more kids. See what happens. Maybe I can get killed this run. What? How? How are you still? Curse on you! Negative 2 HP. My darling boy, return him to me. Negative 2 HP. Return him! Well, I'm almost dead. Hey, so you're the one behind the crap, eh? I think last time I said, could you watch your language? Which I say I just served my nation the best I could. I think I said I just served my nation. I know I did this one already. So let's say, could you watch your language? I watch my language with the clients, and you aren't one. In fact, you are the cause I have too many people struggling to become adequate. Nope. You failed at making a sentence, bro. The whole narrative your government has created is based on guilt and violence. Do you know what that means? No, I don't know what that means because you failed at making sentences. You're garbage. You rotten people keep going violent on me. So this was a good option, I think. I opened up new dialogue. Don't pass the buck on me. This is very unprofessional. You should be ashamed. Okay, first I told him to watch his language. I think this is like I'm keeping him on defensive here, is the attempt at least. Did you even know about my profession before this day? As with dozens of others, your backwards governing could only stifle and interrupt our daily working. Some of your decisions, I'm pretty sure you misspelled stifle, right? Am I reading stifle correct? Yeah, stifle has one F. Stifle. I just want to double check that stifle isn't a word and I'm not being dumb. But I'm fairly sure it's not. Yeah, stifle is not a word. Stifle and interrupt our daily working. Some of your decisions have crippled the medical system, and those who protested were never seen again. Yeah, the grammar looks terrible. It's bad use of capitalization and such. Yes, medical system. Yes, medical system. As a prisoner, I have all the rights to see a medic. Indeed, every prisoner has rights, but you have created the system where any right is violated if somebody you didn't survive. Oh wait, actually, oh it didn't let me read it. I guess it doesn't really matter. You didn't survive your last visitor. Should I play again? I'll just hit replay, just because I've never hit replay yet. Okay, I hit replay, but we're not actually gonna play again. I'm gonna take a break from this game. Yeah, I find this game isn't putting me to sleep like I hoped it would. Might just be beyond going to sleep, but I'm gonna try something else. Anyway, see y'all next time. Yeah. What was I saying? We're done here. For the last 20 years, you have been a dictator in your country. Those pests, those traitors, have thrown. I'm pretty sure traitors. I thought they were doing like a thing where they were putting a word in Spanish or something, but I'm pretty sure they just misspelled traitors. That's funny. I read traitors. I thought that was like they were like making a point. I thought traitors might be Spanish, but now I'm like, oh, I see. They just misspelled the word. Those traitors have thrown you to jail. Alright, I'm done here. See y'all next time. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. I will see you in the next video.